In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now, or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally, or do you hang on to your seeds? In this underhanded game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? 16 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse Season 6. By a vote of 5 to 3. Alex, you have been banished from the greenhouse. Thank you kindly.
Me and Alex were like almost frenemies in a sense. Both two really strong characters. And so in that moment, as soon as I heard that she was gunning against me, I was like, I gotta rally the troops. Alex is such a strong player that the fact that I'm in here when she's not, girl, I feel good. I'm so successful in this moment.
Hello everyone, for this challenge we will be playing Shopping Spree. We'll be asking you 5 questions. First I will show you 6 items, then 5 items, then 4 items, then 3 items, then 2 items. Between the items, you have to answer which one you think is the most expensive. Okay? With your answer, you will write down a confidence level. 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. You can only use each digit once in the challenge. The amount of points you get each round is, if you're correct, we will multiply your confidence by the number of items up for grabs. So for example, in round 1, where there are 6 items, if you're 5 confident, you will get 30 points if you're right. But if you're only 1 confident, you'll only get 5 if you're right. 3 people with the highest scores will enter the greenhouse. If there's a tie, we'll do a Price is Right style tiebreaker. Okay? Any questions? Should be easy enough. Okay, round 1. We have 6 items that you might use when baking a cake. Butter, milk, flour, eggs, baking soda, and sugar. We used the Albertsons website and looked at the cheapest possible one. Johnny, what was your answer in confidence?
Sugar with a 3.
I put butter with a confidence of 5.
Okay.
I put baking soda with a confidence of 2.
I also put baking soda with a confidence of 2.
I put milk with a confidence of 2.
I put milk with a confidence of 3. Zero.
I put baking soda with a confidence of 3.
I did baking soda with a confidence of 3.
Eggs with a confidence of 5.
What did you say?
Eggs with a confidence of 5.
Matt, you were 3, correct?
Yeah.
Oscar?
I put butter with a confidence of 3.
I put eggs with a confidence of 3.
Thank you.
And then baking soda with a confidence of 2.
Okay. And last?
I did eggs with a confidence of 1.
All right. Daniel, what was the answer?
The most expensive one is the butter.
Can my butter stand up so I can mark it?
I was the only person that put sugar. It says I don't go first. That's what it says.
We can tell us who doesn't buy
I do a little too much homework for me.
Next up, we have 5 currencies. Which is the most valuable currency compared to the US dollar? That means for $1, you can get the least amount of this currency. Johnny?
An Australian for 4.
Australian for 4.
I did Australian for 3.
Okay, next up.
I did the yen for 1.
Period.
I also did the yen for 1.
Girl, why are we copying each other?
I did the Australian for 3.
I'm not good at this stuff. I did Euro for 2.
I did South Africa for 1.
Okay. Next up.
Did South Africa 4.
Alright, thank you. Next up.
I did Yen for 3.
Perfect. Next up.
Euro for 5.
Oh.
I should have been more confident.
Next up, Blythe.
Euro for 2.
Euro for 2 from Blythe. Next up.
I did South Africa Rennes for 4.
Alright, thank you, Thomas. And Zach, last up.
I did South African for 3.
Alright, Daniel, what was the answer?
It is the Euro.
Play Oscar!
You got
You knew.
Okay.
You got Euro
I
for
did
2?
it too. I erased it.
Oh,
I'll be
there's
honest.
it. Blythe got it and Taylor got it?
Yeah.
Okay, am I missing anyone? I got Oscar. Okay.
My finger is.
We have 4 fast food sandwiches for you. Which of them is the most expensive?
I'm so embarrassed.
You are knocking
He
on
knows.
Johnny, kick us off.
Bacon eggs for 5.
Whopper for 1.
Alright, thank you, Emily.
Chick-fil-A for 5.
Alright, thank you, Josh.
Chick-fil-A for 3.
Chick-fil-A for 4.
I did Chick-fil-A for 5.
Chick-fil-A 2.
The Baconator for 5.
Alright, thank you. Elise?
Baconator for 1.
Whopper with a 2. Am I the first Whopper?
I said 1.
Oh, okay then.
Okay. Blythe?
You're still winning.
Baconator for 4.
Baconator for 4 for Blythe. Next up, I believe is Thomas.
Baconator for 5.
Alright. Last up is Zach.
Baconator for 5.
Alright. The answer was Baconator.
Cool.
Please stand if you got it. Next up, 3 items. Which direct flight is the most expensive? San Francisco to New York, Miami to Seattle, or Chicago to Austin? Johnny, what's up?
Miami to Seattle for 2.
Alright. What are we supposed to
Miami to Seattle for 2.
Okay.
Miami to Seattle for 4.
Miami, Seattle for 4.
Okay, thank you.
Miami to Seattle for 5.
Miami to Seattle for 4.
Next up is Kiara.
Switching it up a little bit. San Francisco to New York for 5.
San Fran to JFK for 2.
Alright, thank you. Elise?
Miami to Seattle for 4.
Chicago to Austin for 1.
San Francisco to JFK, 1.
Alright. Thank you.
I said Chicago to Austin 3.
Okay. Chicago to Austin, 3. And last is Zach.
I said San Fran to New York for 2.
Okay, great. What was the answer?
It was Chicago to Austin.
Wow.
Alright, anyone who wrote Chicago to Austin, please stand.
Austin doesn't have a major airport.
What'd you say?
Austin doesn't have a major airport,
I've got one right here.
so it's like flying into Baton Rouge instead of New Orleans.
I've never been to Chicago, but I assume because it was the shortest time, it will be more expensive.
Yeah.
The final category, divorce.
I'm crying.
This one. No.
Oh.
Who did better post-divorce, Mackenzie Bezos or Melinda Gates?
Wow.
That's a great question.
I'm leaving.
Who has more money? That's the real question.
Johnny, you're first.
Gates for 1.
Gates for 1.
Bezos for 4.
Gates for 3.
Melinda Gates for 5.
Melinda for 1.
Bezos for 1.
Thank you, Taylor. Next up.
Kevin Gates. Melinda. 4.
Gates for 1.
Gates for 1 from Matt.
Gates for 2.
Thank you. Next up is Oscar.
My girl Kenzie for 4.
Gates for 5.
Gates for 5. Okay,
I did Melinda for 1.
Linda for 1 for Thomas. And Zach, your last.
I did Bezos for 4.
Bezos for 4.
Inflation.
And what was the answer?
The answer was Ms. Melinda Gates.
So please stand if you click Gates. Time for the final results. Sorry, in first place with a score of 46. Wow. Oscar, you are the first one. Next up with a score of 36. Blythe, you are the And next up with a score of 31 is Thomas. So those three immediately for the valedictorian ceremony.
Okay, welcome to the greenhouse. You are welcome to talk it out. Thomas, you will pick first, then Blythe, then Oscar.
I just want to nominate one person. I don't want to nominate 2.
Okay, I would like to just have Tulip.
Yeah.
Just claim the immunity and block a couple votes. I feel like I just had a lot happen during my time as Rose.
To not be also the spotlight again.
Yeah, I kind of soaked that spotlight up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think I can like kind of chill for now. But obviously, I will take Tulip, and if somebody wants to take it from me, you're more than welcome to. That's fine.
And do you feel like you were there for me in the past? So like I'm not gonna take your tulip.
Okay.
I'm just in between rose and sunflower right now. Because I think I can be a sunflower. I just want to talk to you about like what we're gonna do with that.
Yeah.
Because like who right now?
Yeah. Are y'all considering putting Matt up, or are y'all like keeping that out of the equation?
I feel like it's a safe to put in because we know that people are just gonna go that route. But
If
we can
we
just
do, would you be more comfortable voting for Matt? Because Matt gave me his chip, and I will feel bad.
okay. All right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with just.
Well, I will just go ahead and Snapchat the Tulip.
Okay, Blythe, you can either steal, or you can take one of either the sunflower or the rose.
I'm okay with taking the sunflower. I just want to talk with y'all about who we think
Mhm.
to vote for. Because we can have one obvious person, and then maybe someone who's higher on chips right now.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Or who are 2 in-betweens? Because I feel like we can use this voting opportunity to see how people feel about other players.
After Alex, Elise feels more of like a free agent. There's Josh and Josh.
I feel
I like
those
them
will be
Mm-hmm.
interesting to see how that plays out.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
Josh and
Both of
Pickle.
them.
Both of them. I think that could be pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. So we're thinking Elise, Josh, or Josh. Low-key for the sake of being amicable with you two.
No, it's a tough spot, but
Okay.
Okay, so at the end of the round, Thomas is the tulip, Oscar is the rose, and Blythe is the sunflower.
So, in order to start shit, I did give Matt a chip so that he could uproot, and then I could see where more people felt. Not gonna lie, it was kind of a spur of the moment decision. I feel like it worked out well. Alex was huge competition, so it's going well. I have a better idea of how some people feel about me, but I will say the 2 Joshes and John are much more, I can't tell where they are. Same goes for Elise. Even though the sunflower is a chance for me to make new enemies, it could also just be a chance for me to get one person out, even if that means lying to a person about whether or not they're a pawn.
So I just got Tulip, which is great. This is the one that I wanted. I was fighting for my life in that competition because there was a speech about whether or not I should be a target. We saw this. I don't need to recap what happened. Long story short, I did this because I knew that I had to get through, or at least I felt like I had to at least guarantee my own safety. But after just winning 2 competitions in a row now, fucking terrified. This Venus flytrap needs to go. It needs to get the fuck out of here. I'm so scared that someone's gonna kid up the money. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I mean, they all like do their little circles. I mean, obviously now he's like in the game. Matt specifically is like talking to other people, and then he should be. But I'm like, stop it. Don't do all that. Don't talk to anyone.
All right, hello everyone, and it's time for a seed immunity challenge. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock, and you have to decide if you're competing for seeds or immunity. This time, however, we need to have a perfectly balanced competition. So I need 5 people competing for seeds, 5 for immunity. If it is not balanced, this challenge will be canceled.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So if you want immunity, come on this side of the golf cart. If you want seeds, come on this side of the golf cart.
I mean, it's gonna be a big surprise, everybody.
What did she do to get canceled? That's what I want to know.
LOL. You're funny for that.
If you need an even number,
Announce
I
it.
can go over here.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. So
Easy.
Oh, do we have?
Yeah, you have 5.
Okay.
Would we like to lock this in?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we have these 5 competing for immunity, these 5 competing for seeds. We're going to do the seeds first. So we are going to be doing ping pong balance. So everyone's going to be getting this. You're going to be walking it down the way and drop it into the cup that I'm going to set out in a second. Perfect. Can you guys set them on the line for me? So yeah, everyone grab a racket, and everyone grab 3 balls. You're going to have to do it 3 times. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Double flop. All right, point for release. Everyone else struggling a little bit.
We put it with our hands or with the...
You have to drop it in off of the paddle.
Oh, you're lying.
Johnny missed. Zakai has a point. Emily misses. Careful as you run by each other. Sierra drops.
Well, at least on my hand. That's like a backboard.
No. Elise misses. Johnny gets a point. Pretty close race. Emily misses. The guy takes the lead with 2. Johnny misses. Kiara misses. Elise has 2. It's between the tie and Elise at this point.
Emily just wants to get one.
Hey, that's one.
That was a lot of fun, though.
And hey, that's kind of winning.
Dude.
Elise gets it. Congratulations, Elise. You have won 2 seeds.
Slay.
2, 1, go. Point for Josh. Matt drops. Taylor drops. Point for Piglet. Zach misses. Point for Josh. Zach misses. Taylor makes it. Point for Piglet. Matt misses. Josh wins immunity! Hi everyone!
And Josh has immunity. Thank goodness. I don't really think I need it this round, but it's great to have. I won it on the ping pong challenge. I didn't tell the other players that I have played ping pong in the past, and a big part of that is being able to balance the ball on the paddle. But it worked in my favor. I got 3 in. I didn't drop a single one, which is pretty cool. And now we get to watch these people squirm as the nominations are about to be revealed.
Did any of you vote for Alex to leave?
I voted for Matt.
I voted for Matt to leave.
I voted for Matt.
Okay, so it was the 3 of us because Matt had only 3 votes. The rest voted for Alex. We were just talking like who could we put, but some of them already got immunity. So I'm like, oops. Okay, now what?
Who was it besides Josh that got it?
Josh got immunity.
It was just Josh?
Just
Okay.
Josh. So Piglet, I mean, is there someone else that you'll feel like should be like put in the spotlight?
I feel like I'm not feeling inclined to like.
Wait, what about Matt?
We were bantering. We were like waiting.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
I mean, that's
Oh, okay, okay,
Besides,
okay.
I would really hope so.
Okay, he goes up again.
yeah, besides him.
But besides him, okay. I was like, wait, is the question not that? But okay, you're
Right.
saying there's two other
Because at
nominees.
this
Right.
point, I don't feel like no one wants to be a pawn. So it's gonna have to be like, I'm sorry, I'm picking you.
Yeah.
It would have been really iconic for me to not win and then be a pawn.
Blythe doesn't have any idea. My option was to put Josh,
Both of them.
but he just got immunity.
One of them.
Yeah, and he just got immunity.
So I don't know who Connor's got.
Can I come up with two?
Yeah.
Not because I want them to leave, but it's someone that's like we know it's safe. Like he's fine. Because Matt has to go.
I feel like the last round I was talking like a lot with Blythe, but then when Alex started making her move to push to vote, like she wanted her and Blythe to stay, that's when like things started to blow up a little bit. Like, because people were saying they were all going to vote Matt, and then we all switched.
Yeah, I think it's because
How did it switch? Like, what drove it? Do you think?
in the courtyard when y'all were over there with Matt, I
Yeah.
think they saw you and I don't know who else was there, talking with Matt and just assumed okay they're with him.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, so that it might be a good idea to clear
To
up.
not talk
clear
about
up.
that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not with him.
Yeah.
But we also don't know if he's going up yet, because Blythe said she doesn't know what she's doing. At least that's what I heard. Oscar said the same thing. He doesn't know.
Oscar doesn't have any leanings or anything?
No. Whenever I was talking over there, he said he doesn't know what's going on, because he wants to talk to Blythe. I think they want to be on the same page with things. So, who really knows what that means?
Yeah, that's.
This
I
is
feel like
such a weird greenhouse. I don't know
this is the group that's going to keep their cards close.
Yeah.
I don't want Blythe and Thomas to be alone in rooms. Like, frankly, I want people to be breaking that up and people to be able to spread whatever they're talking about. Like, the two of them are always in conversations together.
We may want to break that up.
So I know who I don't want. I don't want to vote for Z or Kiara.
Right. I see that.
And I know we're at the point where it's like you want to get the strong players out. But also I dislike both of them so much.
Wait, but you're saying they are strong players?
I know Kiara is definitely a strong player, but I just don't want to get her out.
You don't want to get her out yet? I mean, it like you're the one who has to pick two. So who are you like picking?
I want somebody else to pick.
We know like Matt is gonna be either you pick him or I'll pick him because that's like the safest thing.
Because I know you two are trying to talk. The other thing that has to be kept in mind is that Matt still has the 3 seeds from last round. So no matter what you do, there's a very real chance that he tries to uproot if he's your target. Oh, guys, look at the greenhouse. Look at this.
Hey, y'all, I have to pee again.
Girl.
This is a mess. This is
That's
what,
not
the
fair,
8th
they're gonna
time
piss
today? We
together
need a tally
That was the
count
only thing I
on
wanted to
this
run up
on
here.
these cameras to let us know how many times Thomas has gone
See
piss
anything?
bowl.
Let me know.
Like always.
I have no
Always
idea what
pissing
I know.
everywhere.
You're valid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
What's your vibe?
John just say? Maybe honest. I mean, like, she's kind of in between.
Oh, are y'all having a
I'd
greenhouse?
agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to I want you guys to I want to help you make your decisions, but I don't want to necessarily make them for you or anything. But I do think that Elise isn't a bad option. I just don't want to, me personally, for my own benefit, I don't want to distract from the main goal for me, which is Matt gone.
He's definitely gonna be picked. We're just thinking of who other two are we also picking.
Okay.
I
think, do you want a pawn, or do you just want to put some people
I feel like
up?
it's, for me, I don't like doing
Last
pawns.
round was pretty pawn-y.
Yeah, I don't like doing...
There was 2 pawns
I don't like
last
doing
week.
pawns anymore.
One of them went home. That was wacko.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, one of the pawns went home because of all of the, you know. What are you gonna do, Piglet?
Probably.
Or I guess she would do Piglet. You're doing Matt.
Whatever she does, like if she
Because
doesn't.
she was saying she didn't want to put Matt up, right?
Yeah, if she doesn't want to do Matt, I'll do Matt.
Okay.
So if it's Piglet and Matt, then Matt has to.
I will support whatever you guys want to do. I just I am at your power as long as you nominate Matt, and I'm like, okay, I feel a little better.
I do feel like I am nominated.
Because that speech was good. I'm not gonna even fuck around.
Yeah,
His
if
little
he-
nomination speech when he came at me, that was expert. That was some like, it felt scripted in like the best way possible.
And he just came out of nowhere, so that makes me nervous. Like, oh, if he did that at the beginning, like later he's gonna have more things to say for other people, potentially me, or for some
Yeah,
reason.
he also
So I'm
gave
like,
really,
oh.
really, really good reasons to keep him versus Alex, and that also was like really good gameplay.
Yeah.
And I'm being self-aware right now of the situation and the way that I'm coming off after just being confrontational like 30 minutes ago. I am all bark, no bite. Damn, girl, I couldn't even get him out. You saw that? I saw that.
No, it is something.
But it is.
To the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what he does.
We can have one.
Okay, yeah, he was like right there, but he didn't hear you. I agree, that's what Oscar likes. He just doesn't know about the second one, he doesn't know what to say.
What, Elise?
Yeah, if you want to, no, he didn't know what you were gonna,
Okay.
like, if that's what you want, are you gonna tell her and make her a pawn? Or, like, make her think that she's one? Or
Okay.
are
maybe.
you just going with that?
Yeah, because I do think I need to ask if she'd be okay with that risk.
Just because if she doesn't go home, she seems a little adept.
Then we've made an enemy. What does adept mean?
I think...
Inept or adept?
Adept, yeah.
Adept. I feel like
you're
means
really
that
well, you're good at
it.
something, yeah.
I was right. Thank God. Can you imagine if I was way off base? That would have been really good. But yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to them about it.
Okay.
I didn't even do that on purpose. My lips are just dry.
Oh. I did it on purpose. Because she did it.
So we're going Matt, Piglet, and then I'll find a pawn.
He's doing that, right?
Or a pawn.
And then you're gonna do potentially Elise and then Piglet. Piglet's not gonna go home unless Matt comes off the block.
Yeah, right. Matt, go off the block.
Please get Matt home. I would even be open. That's the thing.
Or
is
actually,
like
maybe I'll
his speech was amazing, and I was just saying that a second ago. It was really good. It was very good. Better than I could do.
Maybe I should
And you
speak
know
to
I've been
Kiara.
talking.
Kiara doesn't have any coins. So maybe this could be her chance to get a seat.
Oh.
I need to find her.
It's also like a return the favor because you were a pawn.
Exactly.
Where is she?
That was good. That was good.
I keep hearing one thing somewhere and I hear another thing elsewhere, so it's kind of like, what's going on?
We need to pin down who's talking to each other
Right.
every round.
And
Who's going back,
writing
and
for
checking
each
in.
other. Like, I'm writing for you. Like,
I've got you. You know
Right.
that, like, beginning.
Right.
Immediately had to, like, go. We got
I
Zakai.
feel like we should get together with other
I feel like Kiara's.
girlies. Yeah, like Kiara.
I feel like Blythe would have this.
Oh, definitely. Like, I don't want to, like, out the boys, but, like, I feel like Piglet, because he let me have the immunity.
Yeah.
I feel like Kiara and Blythe. I'm not too sure on Elise. Because
Yeah, no, yeah.
I
Without
feel like
Alex, I
she-
can't read her.
Right.
I just assumed she was out.
Exactly. I feel like she was one of the votes only, and she's not saying that. And I also think Taylor maybe too, because I don't know if she's,
In a
talking
group,
to
she doesn't
anyone
seem like
really.
she's in a group.
Right. I feel like we should pull them, and then that kind of gives us a majority, because that's already
Of girls.
Yeah.
I would do that.
And Piglet.
Well, the girls and Piglet.
Yeah. Girlies. The girlies.
The girly pops.
Yeah.
That's the alliance.
The girly pops. It's what? Me, you, Kiara, Blythe, Piglet, and Taylor. That's 6.
Yeah. That could get us to the.
Right. That's all we really need.
So we need, like, on the down low.
Yeah.
I know people have, like, groups from early. Like, the green team is like this.
Yeah.
But they can't be anymore.
Right.
That
And I
game
don't
is
want to
over.
keep relying on the team.
Yes,
thing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, like, we were just talking about you.
Yeah.
Talking about. That was good. You know how we've loosely been saying girly pops? What if we, like, concretely solidify girly pops?
Including all girls or us girls? Us girls.
Us girls. Blythe.
Okay, Taylor, Piglet.
Ready for this?
Yes.
But I think Oscar has been on the right team.
And we bring a lot of value to that.
Yes. And Oscar's a good player.
I wanted to talk with y'all about, would one of y'all be comfortable with being a pawn? I know you don't have any coins.
Yeah.
And I think if you were on the block, all of these people right here would not be voting for you.
Well, I want to trust y'all and stuff. I just don't have my coins myself, and I feel like that's putting me in exponentially more vulnerable position. How do we feel about Elise?
And I
So that
feel,
can be a potential solution.
I feel a little shaky.
I do. Would someone be willing to go with me to ask her?
Yes.
I'm gonna go check my seats. Check my seats. And you have to Sakai to go ask her.
Between me and Oscar, one of us is gonna get Matt.
I'm really nervous because I don't have a seat, but you went up on a block from my appointment, so I kind of want to it's hard to say no when you're asking for people.
If
Go
it would
ahead.
make you,
She's
if
right
it would
there.
make you feel safer, could I put like 2 or 3 in right now?
Yeah.
Would you feel safe going on the chopping?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
How many are you passing?
I didn't really have reading skills, no moment.
If Matt tries to put some up for uproot, like I'll help whoever out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I'll do that too.
Yeah. So that's like, because I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I just want to know I have security if I'm gonna go before they even go on the block.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if you.
I will, like I have mine right now, but like I will like
Yes,
let her
you're
know.
good. Yeah.
To Kira.
Okay, thank you. What?
A student thought. I was trying to think if it would be better to put 2 girls in that. But I was thinking, for the sake of nipping something in the bud, would having Matt be elected by Oscar, I think. And then since mine gives each person a seat, if I elected either like Elise and Kira or Kira and Piglet, do you know if he has any seats right now?
I prefer to not go up. But also I'm willing to like give my seeds to whoever is a pawn.
Me going up now, does that put a target on my back, even as a pawn? Like, does that make people notice me more?
I know what you're thinking. I feel like only because Alex and I were 2 such similar people that it ended up becoming that.
I have talked to a few girlies, and I brought up your name. We are thinking of doing a girly pops thing. Okay.
Okay.
Me, you, Emily, Kiara, Taylor.
You talked to Taylor already?
I'm going to talk to Taylor. I need to pull her.
That would be fierce.
But and Blythe, can't forget Blythe.
Oh yeah, so 6.
Yeah, so it's a majority wherever we go, like a girly pop thing. Like we will have each other's backs regardless. We will make it to top 6, kind of thing.
Wait, repeat that list. Me, you,
Kiara, Emily, Blythe, Taylor. Mm-hmm.
So do we have?
Do you feel comfortable with that?
I'm good with all those people.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know like Blythe felt that way, so that's comforting for me to know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was bringing it up to her, and I was like, "How do you feel about that?"
Oh, so it's like not confirmed, but like we're getting feelers.
Not confirmed, but also, Oscar is thinking of possibly putting you up. I heard that.
Okay.
I heard that it's between you and Matt for Oscar.
Okay.
So, if we can get the ball rolling as the girly girls and be like, oh, well, I think it would probably be best to either do Zach or Matt. And if not that, Elise and Matt. Because Elise is winning a lot. And she's a little powerhouse and a little scary. So maybe, hey, bestie.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Right? But she does have 2 seats at least. But the girly pops will have...
I wouldn't be mad at that if we could get people like looped into that.
Right. The only thing is Blythe can't vote. But other than that, it's 5. That's still a majority.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then we don't know who Blythe is putting up right now.
Well, no. She doesn't know. She's trying to figure it out. So I think it'll probably also be another girly pops decision. So, like, are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If we can get everyone in. But okay, I will say I was talking to Taylor, and Taylor was also saying that she liked you. So I think if you can get Taylor by herself, that would be everything. Because and I was telling her, I was like, I gave Z immunity because she needed it, and she's like, okay, good. So I think she feels good about you. You need to go talk to her.
Yeah, I definitely
You'll need to set something in stone.
I need to go.
I've talked to both of y'all separately, and y'all both are saying like the same thing about each other.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him, which is also another reason why I might put him like Piglet. Josh was also in the talk, but he just got immunity. Like we were talking about literally putting Josh. Like I was like, okay, I'll do Josh. But he just got immunity, so I'm probably just gonna go for Piglet, and that's where I'm right now.
Okay.
And of course, everyone is calling me like, please, don't call me out or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, if you put me in, I have a high chance of leaving. So it doesn't make sense for the move, but I get it if you need to. But
as of right now, I don't see a reason why.
because I'm gonna vote with you.
No, that's fine. I know Blythe wants to take Elise out. So if anything, I think whoever gets, like, even if I put you or Josh or whatever, Elise will be the next target. But I don't know yet.
Well,
That's what I heard.
If you put me in the tent, you're gonna lose vote traction because you're gonna get at least Thomas, and you're gonna get at least them to vote me just for the off chance they can get me out potentially. So it depends, like what traction you
But
want.
do you think Thomas is also not gonna block your vote because he has the tulip?
If he blocks my vote, it's null and void. But if I'm there, I'm taking votes from the voting pool. That's more a chance where it doesn't get the outcome. And then if I leave, board state resets, and then can you swing again?
I mean, you know I'm with you. Like, I gave you my seat and everything. If you ever need it again, I'll do it. The only reason, like, so you don't see it because this is a game, and at the end of the day, it's like strategy. If at the end of the day in this round I put you, is because there's I'm working with the greenhouse to get probably at least out. That will be the only. I haven't heard anything. If Piglet doesn't say anything, then I'm just gonna put him and stuff like.
I get you. If you swing it, cool. I mean,
but I just don't want you to think that.
It's more of I'm probably 80% potential to go home. Like I'm the pawn that would go home in this situation pretty quickly, and it's.
But you would think that will be also the reason in the last round, and you were still here. So even if it happens, I feel like they're just gonna go for it this anyway. But you're fine.
And then if I do come across more seeds, I feel like I owe you one anyways. So if I come across,
you do owe me one. I'm still waiting, but
you have yours back, but I still owe you one floating because of it.
How about if we're playing the game? If you give me one, then you're guaranteed that I don't put you. But that's just how I would just move with this.
I would owe you one. I will tell you, I had to give the other seeds away to secure the votes to stay last round.
Wait, are you giving the?
I had to give my one seat away to someone, so they would flip their vote. So I had the one vote to stay.
Oh, you're still keeping that one?
I had to give it away on the spot.
You had to? Who did you give it to? Oh wait, I thought we were in the same.
I gave it to lady who's in charge right now.
Who is the lady in charge? Me? Oh, Blythe. Oh.
And she flipped in that vote. She lended me the extra one to get to the 3 because we were gonna to try to take her out, take Anna.
Take who out?
She lended me, so I put the 3 on the table, and then she outbid me with the other ones to mask the other ones. She outbid herself. She loaned me a chip.
Gotcha.
And I gave the chip back plus my chip that I had from starting because she did that. So she's at 2 chips.
Okay.
You have 1. And then the next chip I have will be to you.
Wow. Okay, so you went for. It's fine. I mean.
But you said work with what you can.
Mm-hmm.
Again, when I have it, I'm just honest with you. That's what happened.
So Blythe is playing the game because she wants Matt help, but she's also helping out. She helped out Matt in the last round.
Okay.
So
Probably because Alex said.
Because of Alex.
Yes.
So that's kind of something I was trying to figure out. But anyways, Blythe asked me to pick Matt this time.
Okay.
So
Are you leaning that way?
That's what I'm
I
telling
feel
him.
like it's a safe
I
pick for you.
think I don't think you'll get any pushback if having him go is a different story because I feel like that's just playing into our hand.
Yeah, no, that's what I was telling him.
I don't know who life is close to.
Apparently to everyone.
Yeah, which is scary.
That's sorry, that like caught me off guard.
She's in greenhouse this week, but
yeah,
that might be a decent idea to look at that sooner than later.
Let's just keep it in mind because she has like strong alliances with everyone.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I think she's the type of player that people were afraid of Rita for because people thought Rita was going to get into everything.
Exactly.
Meanwhile,
that's a good point.
And we have Rita 2.0. which is a good thing. It's a compliment.
Yeah, like go for our.
But
our
also,
girl
it's
boss.
like we're in a competition and we all want to win. So.
Yeah.
Alex was one of the people who were trending right at the end. I think there's a
Yes.
couple other people.
Yes.
I think you and I eliminated each other as one, the boring way to do it, and it's also.
I agree with you on that.
You want me in the jury, by the way, because I reward people. I reward people for banter. So
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Well, I was really saying that to myself a second ago. I was like, if Matt's in the end and I'm not like having to be up against him, like that's it. But we have to get to jury.
Yes.
So if you and I can make the agreement that we're off of each other until jury, then I'm happy with it.
Yeah. And then if we are both in the final seat,
because
I think we have just a funny.
There's a
story.
few different names going around for nominations. Yeah. So
you'd have to get your two greenhouse people on the same page because I think Oscar's gonna put me up.
But there's 3 nominations, so whether they're on it or not,
yeah,
there's a lot of house to sway.
Yes. So.
Though I do agree with you.
I
do agree with
putting
you.
me up is easy.
I also have a banked vote.
I got you.
So that was really interesting. It was something that I had considered, but I didn't think that he would ever be the one. It tells me multiple things. 1, he really is that kind of game player, and he is fucking good. I was right. 2, it's just so interesting. I don't even have a fucking train of thought anymore besides the fact that, like, it's a sweet offer, but I don't think I have a decision on that. Because I don't know. I would love to do something like that because that's so interesting and exciting, and this is a place to do that. But I need the numbers. And I would have to expose the fact that I am working with him to try to keep him safe. I mean, I can always do my best to say, hey, look at that, look over there, like a politician, like, ooh, but exactly. But I don't think that the people here are stupid, so I don't want to try to politician them and then just immediately catch on and be like, Thomas is up to some sneaky games again because I just won 2 fucking competitions. I'm trying to chill, but that's a really, really good offer. And if he sticks to it, I'm happy to lay off of him for this time being until jury.
I really want to use this round and next round to build a group, if possible. I don't know if you've I have not heard a single lick about an alliance or a group or a nothing. My team initially was like, let's work together, but I don't talk to my team anymore. I really so there are people that I think we could work with, but I don't exactly know who. But I think Blythe is a really strong player.
Blythe is a strong player, I can already tell.
And I would be down to.
But also, I think Blythe already has strong alliances. You know what? She has a deal. She even had a deal with Matt.
Really?
In the last challenge.
Wow.
That's something that I just found out.
Okay.
So
did she talk to you about candidates?
She wants Matt out. That's what I'm saying. She's good at working with Matt. Hey, you're gonna be safe for this round, but the next round she's telling me to get. Matt out.
So am I misjudged to think that she would be a good ally to add on, or because she
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm already thinking. I think she already has her plan.
Who else should we work with?
So Matt only had 3 votes, and I believe me and Elise and someone else.
I think it was Emily.
And Emily.
Because she was sitting on the couch and she was like, I was on the wrong side of the boat.
No, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'm safe with those 3.
Would,
if it makes sense, it's me, Elise, and Emily who voted.
Do you know who Blythe is close to?
She's close to the 2 other girls. Not Taylor. She's close to I forget their names. K and C.
Would you make a move against them, or is that bold?
I don't. I'll be into starting something.
Because if we think that they have something going on and we're not a part of it,
no, they definitely have.
We need to knock one of them down, and then we need to build our group.
And right now, we cannot knock down Blythe. So what do we do?
You nominate her. So the one season I watched, there was a group that was formed very early, and I would hate to be on the wrong side of that by the time we get down to 9,
I feel
8, 7.
If we try to include Blythe into our group, she already has her stronger group, and we're just.
How do you feel about Taylor?
I like Taylor.
Do you like Zach?
Yeah, they're cool people.
What if it was me, you, Emily, Taylor, and Zach?
Okay, what about Elise?
You think we could pull Elise into and make it?
We were talking, me, Elise, and Emily, that we wanted to keep Alex, and that's what we did. That's what we voted for. So I know Elise can be trusted.
Josh told me that the flip happened in Lion. but I feel like it was being preempted before that.
Yeah, and that's why Blythe already, she gave a loan to Matt. That's why Matt had 3 seats and all that stuff.
So Alex going was not in the cards. I did not realize that there was like a comeuppance happening, but I was very nervous about these nominations. Thrilled that apparently my name was not even a topic of discussion. I went to Oscar and I was asking him about a group, and I thought him and Blythe were like this. So I started talking to him lightly. I don't know why I thought they were close, but I was like, so like who would we include in a group? And I was like, could we include Blythe? And he was like, I don't think so. And I was like, oh really? I was like, it's actually funny you say that, because like I was kind of thinking the same thing. And he said that she has too many people already. Like she has like a solid group. So I already have a 4-person alliance with Taylor, Zach, and Emily. And if we get Oscar on our side, which Oscar said he would love to be a 5 with us, so like it could work with the 5 of us. We could also pull in Elise because she seems kind of lost right now. And if we use all of our banked votes and the right people don't get blocked, we could blindside Kira and take out one of Blythe's numbers. And then one of us wins Greenhouse next round, and we take out Blythe hardcore. And that could be what gets our alliance, the majority, going into jury.
But I think we're solid. I haven't touched base really with Emily and Johnny much this round, but I assume we're all chill.
I think we're all good right now, and I think we're like on the brink of a storm.
Yes. Of what kind of storm?
Like, I think there's going to be like people like Oscar or like Piglet or those kind of people against kind of like Blythe's side, and I think we're like right in the middle.
Yeah, do you know where Emily and Johnny would prefer to go?
I think they see the reason and realize that Blythe is playing that.
I think so too. And the only thing I think that might be like a little bit of a better move is because Elise is already kind of like a wild card on her own, whereas like, I don't know. I don't know if they're solidified.
I don't think we should get her out right immediately, because if she keeps raising her target, that's good for us, because we can just be like...
Johnny and Emily told you, I assume.
What? About what?
About them.
Oh, yeah, no, I already knew.
Okay, I didn't freaking know.
Oh.
At all. That's why you told me you thought that they were over too. And I'm like,
I thought you knew.
No idea.
But no,
I really like punched him in the arm when I heard.
I was like, I'm not saying shit, because like, I don't think they're good. Like, I think
Johnny told me last.
If it comes up, if it comes up to 4, they're gonna want to do like the cool thing of like sitting in the final together. But I know.
I'm glad we can stick to our 2 though too, and like have them input.
Yeah, they only have I think they said they had a jury deal, and that's it. But
I need to also talk to. I feel like I haven't really talked to Kira and Z much.
Those are the people that are on Team Blythe.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I could see it because I think that they were like discussing last round's vote in line together.
Yeah, they kind of dictated last minute what happened.
Yeah.
Bestie, are we still with our clumsy girls?
Yes, for sure. And I feel like we haven't really gotten to touch base in like 80 years.
Yeah. I just talked to Piglet, and Piglet said that you told him that you like me.
Yes.
Cool.
If that was any any affirmation, since we haven't gonna talk, I am hyping you up a little. I'm trying not to be obvious, but.
Right. I am also bringing you, because I just talked to Emily, and Emily was like, the house is splitting. I don't know what's going on. We need to get something together.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, what if we made a Girlie Pops thing? I don't know if I suggested it or she did. And she's like, yeah, that'd be perfect, but who do we get? And I was like, oh, maybe we can get
It's my chance. I'm sorry, I have to touch this. So
I will also touch
he kicks me.
We were talking about doing a Girlie Pops thing, and she asked, and I was like, well, maybe we could do Kiara, Taylor, Blythe, me, you, and Piglet.
Okay.
And that's
Which I'm fine with that.
Right, that's 6 people.
I think we have to be a little bit careful as numbers going down about how much we're trying to be let's get each other in a group. But I think this one's good because it sounds like it came up naturally.
Yeah, and it was kind of, it's also, we have smaller groups inside that group. Granted, the smaller groups are they're us 3.
I know, but that's good.
Right. I'm feeling good this round. The only thing is Oscar is, from what I heard, Oscar is thinking Matt or Piglet. And that's not good for our numbers. If Piglet gets put up.
Why are you eating my shoe?
But if Piglet gets put up...
He was thinking about putting a Piglet?
Mm-hmm. But if Piglet gets put up, then Piglet's safe, and it's a definite from us that Matt is gonna go home.
Okay,
but,
I'd be surprised if he puts up anyone other than Matt.
Right. But the thing is, if Piglet is up, that leaves only like 4 of us. Maybe, because Blythe can't vote.
I don't think we can pay on it. I think we just need to, like...
Mm-hmm.
The target is not on us, and people are starting to, like, trying to figure out who threats are, so I think we just need to, like...
Right. Also, Elise is a really big threat, and a few of us are starting to notice it, like, within the Girlie Pops thing.
Yeah.
So we need to kind of nip that in the bud, pun intended, because she is playing really well. Like, she won immunity.
Oh yeah, so like
she
competitively she is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think that she was one of the votes on me, and she won't say, like, in the first round.
But I honestly think I am in a great spot. Literally 2 people in group conversations been like, literally no one said your name. But I still been going around kind of saying I think I could be the nom. Hopefully that lowers my threat level. It makes, I always try and play like the, oh, no one's talking to me card, but like literally everyone's talking to me, and I think these 2 groups are forming, and I am going to have to eventually draw a line in the sand. I felt very similar to this when I played my last game, but I never had to draw the line in the sand, so I'm kind of ready to do it. That way people just don't think I'm not doing anything, because I've got a lot of seeds right now. I've won a challenge, was throwing the last challenge on some of the questions. Some that I was not throwing, I still got wrong. But yeah, people are just coming to me with a lot of information, so let's hope it doesn't bite me in the literal ass.
What? So he told me that he thinks that Blythe has like her people already, and like she's ingrained with those people. You'll watch my back. Ingrained with those people. I was asking him about who he'll put up with his one, and I told him that he should take an excuse to nominate one of Blythe's people as a I haven't talked to you that much, and then if he puts one of them up, we can blindside them.
I agree.
And I talked to him, and I was like, okay, and I was feeling out. I was like, because I thought he was close to Blythe. So I was like, do you want to form a group with like some strong players? And I was like, maybe me, you, Blythe. And he was like, oh, he's like, I think Blythe has her people. And I was like, oh, I was like, okay, which is what I wanted to hear. So then sorry to cut you off. And then he told me, or I told him, I was like, okay, like, let me name some people for you. And I said you, and I said Taylor, and I said Emily. And he's like, I would love to work with those people. And he told me that if he puts up her, we could blindside this round, whichever one of them he decides to put up.
Yeah, and I think we take the people like Josh and Piglet and like portray them as the people directly against Blythe, and then we put them at war.
Sure, and then that's a great idea. I also think that after this round we could pick up Matt, but I do not want to be caught talking to Matt before nominations are made.
I've been talking to him a little bit here and there.
Yes.
With like Taylor and stuff. Me and Taylor had like our little chat, and it was like, we don't want Blythe to go this round or next round because she's putting herself as a giant target. But after that,
she's playing with like some kahunas right now. Like she has like a big like, oh look at me, like my shit is too hot, and like it's because she just won one and she just pulled off a big move and she got the uproot. But like she's doing a bunch of things in succession that are gonna make her a big target.
I think I'm on like the second layer of her people. I'm pretty sure.
Me too.
I think Emily's snuck in there a little bit
with Blythe.
Yeah.
Okay, good for her. Okay, coming up.
Have you talked to Blythe?
No.
You probably should.
Okay.
But you can.
I'll go find her.
But give us something. But you should also. But you should also talk to Blythe.
Okay.
Because I feel like she like is seeming to like want to finalize what she's doing.
Okay. I mean, I already agree who I'm voting, and I told her, and she actually wants me to vote for that person.
Oh, okay. Okay, then
Which
I think.
okay, so you're gonna put up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
That's what we.
She's currently like finalizing her too.
Do you know who the 2 are gonna be?
I think it's better if we say it, right? Kira agreed, and either me, Taylor, or Piglet. I said I would prefer not to, but
Do they all know like Taylor or Piglet now, or is it gonna be like?
She hasn't talked.
She talked to Piglet. I think she also talked to Taylor actually.
Okay.
Earlier in right.
So those are the people that might go up.
Okay.
Kira's definitely going up, and
then it's one of them.
either Piglet
And you don't
me.
care if you go up.
Well, I would prefer not to.
Yeah.
I also offered to give seeds to whoever would go up.
Got it.
So.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I think that's I mean, unless like I don't know something.
Okay, so then we kind of know definitively
Yeah.
what they're thinking, which is not a bad thing.
To be fair, I did give Kira
And you had such a good speech. You had such a good speech. Like I was trying not to like break character, because I was like, obviously the house at first, like they weren't feeling the whole situation, and then once Alex started to like do her thing with like bidding for no reason, then I started to like feel that flame there. So great job. That was really great.
I mean, if we can get through these next 2 rounds, we need to scoop up 3 people. We can get to 8.
Yeah.
I think it's you, me, other Josh, 2 others.
Okay. Yeah, I feel good about other Josh. I feel good about him.
It is time for the top 13 nomination ceremony. Let's get going. Blythe, you won the Sunflower this week, so please stand and name your 2 nominees.
Okay. This was abundantly hard. It was definitely not something that I think was based off like You know what? Let me not even like reveal my meanings. Thank you. But so right now our sunflowers are Kiera and Piglet.
Okay, Kiera and Piglet, please have a seat. And you each receive a seat, by the way. That's funny. Alright, Oscar, you are the rose. Please stand and name your nominee.
Okay, I feel like the person I'm picking is because I helped them out at the beginning, and now I feel to even it, I need to also put a little bit of the target. But it's all in favor of a good game. So Matt, I'm gonna put you out.
Alright, Matt, you have been nominated. Please have a seat. So that means our 3 nominees are Piglet, Kiera, and Matt. Let's head to the auction.